We are here. We are in. Or we're headed to Seastone. Welcome to episode 3. We are this elf. I forget my own name. We've looked at everything in this room. Except for the sarcophagus. Which you'll see why.
There's a 6-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a
Wow, I wonder which one.
There's a 6-sided... Let's see. Fits perfectly. I wonder if I... How pretty.
Let's look at it. Oh, it's gorgeous.
The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom. The vessel's a few... Ooh, this must be the ominous machine which is reputed to have a ghost living in it. The vessel at its base must be for fuel. The statue has small holes in its nose, and it appears that the mouth could be opened. Hello, you in there? Ghost, give me beans for your draft. Oh, mighty ghost in the machine, give me the beans for your delicious, godly draught. Let's look at it this way. If you don't give me the beans, then I won't be able to prepare your stupid draught, and that won't be of any use to anyone.
That worked.
Why the wait? Oi, ghost. If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello? Oi, ghost. If you're... Hello? They're pretty hard, almost like nuts. I've never seen anything like them before.
Jeez, I wonder what they are. This little ghost wants coffee.
Beans all present and correct. And what was that about the fuel again? Ah yes, here. Grind the beans and pour the powder into boiling water.
Sweet, so we gotta make this fucker coffee. And we could open this sarcophagus that has nothing inside it of particular interest. Don't look at me like that. Bitch. Keep walking outside. Make your coffee. Let's go around this way. I just bought a coffee grinder.
It works. The beans are being ground to powder. That's it.
Powder.
A fine brown powder. It smells very aromatic. Not at all bad.
It smells like it smells.
According
nice
to the
sentence.
Gremlin's notes, this is the most important ingredient of the machine.
Solid. Put that into the... Oh yeah, I have to light this bitch on fire.
They'll burn well. They're dry as bone. MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. The warmth will spread... I'll give it a go.
We just needed some documents to burn.
What?
Like you just burned the Rosetta Stone. Great.
Let's see.
I wish water boiled that
The
fast.
water's boiling.
I hate boiling water. It takes too long.
A watering can full of hot water. Very well.
Now we have coffee.
The water's turning brown. And it smells... lovely. That's the fuel for the machine sorted.
Well then maybe you should have, not just put it in there. Or at least you better have like a sieve. Oh, you do, but you just left it in there. Let's give this fucking bag some coffee.
And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain.
What the fucking monkey?
Hello? You there, ghost. I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me?
Yeah, giving a monkey coffee, great idea. They need that. Oh no. Oh my
Pass. A clever mechanism.
Let's go in.
So this is the legendary secret cellar.
Such a cool thing. I want this in my house.
The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere.
Look at this.
There are 3 stone figures by the bars. Each one of them has a precious stone in it. This one here has an emerald. The spider has an emerald on its back, green. This bird has an eye made out of a blue precious stone. This figure looks a bit like a dog. One of its eyes is a large ruby.
Interesting.
Guess even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and also...
Yeah. Give me the garden here so I can kill someone.
As long as I'm not expected to do the gardening now.
No one's expecting gardening. Why would you say that?
A staff approximately 2 meters long with a top made of bronze. Looks like something's missing there. This picture seems to indicate that a ruby belongs in there.
Hey. Solid, yeah, just put it in your pocket. Well, I can't take this ruby.
This figure looks a bit... A small circular opening in the ground. The staff is in the small hole in the ground. The sad remains of extinct cultures and of the last camping trip. I can't discover anything of interest. A small fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient. A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff.
Gotta shine a little light through it, probably. Through this mirror. Okay, I think I looked at everything. Now it's time to look at this just random
Looks like a very
sarcophagus.
ancient sarcophagus. Oh, strange. There are hinges on it, just like a door.
Oh my god!
Shame. Just a stinky mummy. What have we here?
What are you doing, Mortimer?
What the... Did you just speak? You speak?
Me? No.
Well, yes you do, quite obviously.
What is obvious?
That you can and do speak.
But of course.
But you just said that you didn't.
Why are you being so strange, Mortimer?
I'm not Mortimer.
Where is Mortimer?
You mean MacGuffin, the gremlin archaeologist who lives here, yes?
What?
Mortimer.
Yes?
You're called Mortimer?
No, of course not.
I think we're finished with this conversation.
I think you are slowly losing your marbles,
You don't even have a brain, Mr. Mummy. Why did you glow?
Presumably the sarcophagus lacks oxygen.
What are you doing? Talk to him.
Yoo-hoo!
Did you have an accident in a bandage factory?
No, I'm a mummy.
Don't mummies have their brains pulled out via their noses during the
True.
mummification process?
I don't think
They try to
so.
hook up your nose.
I do.
And they mash your brain. Because they didn't think the brain was important. Good job, Egypt. That's how you came up with Yu-Gi-Oh!
I will say this one more time. I'm not...
Of course not. If you say so.
Mortimer has been kidnapped, and I wanted to rescue him. I guess...
That's terrible. You'll have to hide.
Shut up!
Me? Why?
They want to kidnap you.
That's already happened. Mortimer, it's Mortimer.
But that's impossible. Who is talking to me at night then?
Mortimer is your friend, is he not?
You could say that. I was lying in the dark for quite some time. Then the lid opened and Mortimer was there. I've been with him ever since.
Well, as things look right now, Mortimer's not going to be here to chat for some time.
We do not chat. We discuss, we deliberate, we debate, we chat. But we would never go skiing.
Huh?
2-second brain
Why?
stem.
Do you really want to go skiing?
I don't want to go skiing.
What is skiing?
No idea. How exactly did the iron bars in the cellar open? Hey, I'm talking to you.
You can speak?
You know what? Forget it. I'll work it out for myself. I'd rather search through every nook and cranny of this house than inflict any more of these conversations upon my elven ears.
Too bad.
You can speak?
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember? Oh, what would you do without me?
Could you please just give it to me? I just need
What?
the jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's
Oh, no,
stone?
I'm a stranger.
I've had enough of this nonsense. Give me the jewel.
Never. Threats will get you nowhere. I'm a karate master.
But I am Mortimer.
Don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too thin, too hairy, and you have those things there.
I've had enough of...
No.
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following question. What color is his underwear?
I know.
How come you know the colour of his underwear?
Well, I have no eyelids anymore. So how do you think I'm meant to shut? So,
Red.
that's right. Red silk underwear. But I'm still not quite satisfied. So, what is his cat's name?
How long are we going to carry on playing this game? I only want a fist-sized jewel from you. Is that asking too much?
Mortimer was crystal clear about this. He said I should only give the stone to him or some magician or other. And as it is quite obvious that you aren't Mortimer, you must be this.
Quite right.
And that magician is meant to be an old friend of Mortimer.
So I need the name of the gate.
The cat is called Kitty.
No.
Pussy? Felix? Crookshanks? Jess? Or Mrs. Norris?
You're just
Crookshanks and
guessing
Mrs.
now,
Norris.
aren't you?
No.
Well, none of them are right. I knew it. So much for you being.
But I am. I know the answer, but I just have to pop out.
Do hurry. I have a lot on today.
Sure you do. Stupid bitch. Alrighty, let's find out this cat's name, because that's what this is.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening.
Oh, damn it. You see that?
It is indeed a gravestone. A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it. A little.
You bird. You have anything, like, important to say? Besides the cheep cheep cheep.
Hey, Cheep Cheep, you'll never believe it. I found the secret door and I've been into the cellar. Hey, I could do with a bit more encouragement here, silly bird. Thank you. Yes, I'm sorry, you aren't a silly. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
Alright, we now know the name of the gate. Let's talk to fucking Bex one more time. I swear I thought his name was Mortimer.
Yoo-hoo!
I know what Mortimer.
So what?
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing was always so happy playing with my bandages.
Yes,
Fair.
very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it?
You have only answered.
2?
Uh,
You asked me about his.
but why would his under?
Oh, come on, don't change the subject. Are you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have one last question. What did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Budlerberg?
Huh?
Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten?
I... no. So,
234, of course.
how? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
200 and...
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that?
Well, yes. 234?
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then. If you don't even know anything about the 234.
Oh. Oh, that! You mean that 234?
Yes, exactly.
With that thingy?
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last.
Bounced it off her tits. Oh, and then she put it in her tits.
Many thanks.
I want to talk to him again.
No, I don't want to, and you can't force me. No.
That's too funny. I know I have to do something with that, yeah. Wait, I might need the staff.
I think I'd better take the staff with me. It might come in handy elsewhere.
Oh, wait, let's put the jewel
Fits perfectly.
Open sesame.
The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house. The window's open.
Oh my god. That's what that was for. Boom, boom, boom.
The small amounts of light from outside are somehow gathered in this box and exit as a light beam from the glass eye. Huh, not bad. Presumably gnome technology.
Oh.
The shield reflects the light beam into... The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror.
Alright, let's put this in first. And we'll then move this around.
The top of the staff now has the...
It's not really the buttons.
There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. I've got to try and turn it back to its...
Keep doing it. Oh my.
Excellent.
Oh, the book was just there. They're gonna just bend the metal. Open the gate.
This must be the secret book. Oh, it's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate. This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh.
You better escape.
Ah!
What happened? Chapter 2! In the town. We did it. Oh my god.
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
I hate this guy.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone. And who are you?
My name is Mr. Underhill. I'm on a secret mission.
Underhill. So.
Where am I?
This lovely seaside resort. Residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers is Seastone.
Seastone? Then I made it!
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange. He thinks about stuff, you know.
Strange. Why does he do that?
Who knows? Who knows?
What do you mean by upper town?
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone. Lots of them died when the town was besieged, and most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his father before him. But not his father, he was a blacksmith. But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So, Mr. Underwood on a secret mission. Best of luck on your adventure. We'll no doubt bump into each other again.
Thanks, Mr. Shieldhand. See you later.
I should have introduced myself another way. Here's 1 foot. Hector. It's a bunny.
Swamp of Death. I don't think so. Doesn't sound particularly healthy to me. Swamp. It says The Meadows. No idea what that's supposed to be. I think that's the town's coat of arms, but it's pretty faded and dirty. You can't really see anything.
What's this look like?
It says The Meadows.
Interesting.
A bunny! Oh, a fluffy, wuffy little bunny rabbit. All white and soft and gentle and sweet. And I just want to cuddle it and... Oh, I'm an adventurer now. I must act like one. It's a rabbit. A white one.
There you go.
Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Not a chance. It won't let itself be caught that easily. And besides, I wouldn't know what to do with the rabbit anyway. I mean, except just love it to bits. A small tree. It survived the bloody battles and the decline of the town without a scratch. There's a small stone beside the large one. It's half buried in the ground. Ugh! I've discovered the secret world of beetles, bugs and fleas and spiders. The beetles don't seem to like the bright light as they're scurrying into the shadows. Not that quick about it though. I could certainly catch a few, but where would I store them? There have been some heavy battles fought around Seastone in the last few years. It looks like the town definitely sustained some damage.
It thinks there's a sign here and a sign here for these two. Or probably because I can click that direction to go to those areas. Game broken. Okay.
The Gremlin's golden ring.
Let's get to see.
I don't think anyone in my family has ever set foot in a human town before. Not even Grandad. A pretty shabby stall. Doesn't look like anything's been sold here recently. It's a pretty shabby stall. There are 2 signs on the door. One says Master Marcus's Magic Mage School. The other says back soon. Both signs are covered in cobwebs. They must have been hanging there for days or even weeks. No one home.
Go to yeah, because it's a school. That's when I was home. Oh my god, the pentagram? Pinnacle? Whatever the pinnacle is.
Some boxes and cartons. They're all empty.
And take one.
The moving companies must have earned a fortune when the city was abandoned. They earned some good coin. They're firmly in goblin hands, and no one really likes to negotiate with them about prices. What kind of name is that? I've never been to a tavern with a more ridiculous name. Well, then again, I've never actually been to a human tavern before. A very dirty drain. The sewer should be down there somewhere. A very dirty... The cart is pretty overgrown. It obviously hasn't been moved in months. There's a sack on the cart. Something about the smell tells me it's probably full of rotten grain. Nothing for me there.
Nothing to click there. Yeah. Okay, let's go up here first before we go in there. Oh my God.
Halt! Access only for authorised persons.
Shield Hand, are you the guard of the upper...
Dead right. And you don't have access to the upper town.
Fuck you, bitch.
As I already mentioned to you at the outer gate, I must speak to the Archmage. It's urgent.
And as I've already mentioned to you, the guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures.
But why didn't you say you were the guard?
Well, I wasn't on duty, and you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. Anyway, it's much funnier this way.
I wouldn't be so...
You're a bitch.
There has to be a way to get to see the Archmage. What would I have to do?
Only people with personal invitations from the Archmage himself are allowed in.
Of course.
And? Where is it?
It's an invisible invitation.
An invisible invitation? Really?
Yes, from the, Unseen University.
Never heard of it. So, where's the invitation?
My, my dog ate it.
I've no time for... So, where...
You don't need to see my invitation.
I certainly do.
That must be another reference.
You don't need to see my invitation.
You really believe that'll work?
It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Not really. So,
No.
well, there you go. Without an invitation, there's no way you'll ever be admitted to see the Archmage. But you could be admitted, of course. If you were a mage yourself.
Mage school.
Mages are allowed to speak with
Time
the
to go to mage
Archmage.
Naturally. He's the head of the order, after all. You know any mages by any chance?
Well, I'd like to be one myself.
And I'd like to be a dewdrop on a wood elf's butt cheek.
Really? Why?
Well,
That's funny.
Look, only mages or people with invitations can get into the tower.
So I'd be able to see the Archmage if I was accompanied...
No, the mage would be allowed up, not you. But you could say, give a message to the mage.
But I must speak to the Archmage himself, and I have to give him something.
Well then, you must be a mage yourself.
How do you know whether someone is a mage or their magical aura? Or by the charisma and wisdom they radiate?
By their mage diploma.
Huh?
Every trained mage has a mage diploma. They can show it to me here, and then I let them into the upper town.
So that means if I show you a mage diploma, I can see the Archmage.
Well, show me an honestly acquired mage's diploma made out in your name, and I'll take you to the Archmage myself.
If there's no other way, then I'll just get my mage degree, or my name's not Underhill.
Good luck. You'll find the mage teacher in the tavern. Just see what he thinks of the idea.
Uh-oh.
How can I become an accredited mage then?
You? Not at all.
And how do others do?
Well, there are mage schools. There's one just down the street, Master Marcus's magical mage, but Master Marcus shut up shop weeks ago. Now he spends the whole day sitting in the tavern playing some kind of role-play game.
This roleplay
I'm going to get
game?
my mage diploma. Just you wait and see.
Oh, yeah, right.
Fucking a bitch.
Oh man, there's no way I can do a full course of mage training just to get into the Archmage's tower. Maybe the mage teacher will lend me a diploma, and once I've given up the ring, well, maybe I could really take a stab at it.
Why don't you just become the mage? Ooh, a basket.
A basket. It belongs to Mr. Shieldhand. It contains the rest of his giant sandwich.
I want a giant sandwich. It's 11:47 p.m. Where am I gonna get a giant sandwich?
A basket. It belongs to Mr. The Seastone City coat of arms. I recognize it from a map.
Halt! Or has...
Not
Halt! Or has Mr. Gnome become a mage in the meantime?
Not.
You're a bitch. I want a grape.
This fruit looks like grapes. In truth, they're grapes from a poison ivy. I was bedridden for 2 weeks because of those as a child, and I read about Nightilo's adventures.
You can't take any grappies? Okay. Well, this guy's gonna be a fucking bitch if I keep talking to him. Alright, I really like this concept. This is really fun.
You hear a lot of bad things about rundown taverns. On the other hand, they're often the starting point of many a fantastic adventure, and to be perfectly honest, I haven't had enough of those yet.
Let's go in.
Have you got Form 12B for me?
Oh, the blue one.
No, it's just a green one. Hurry up. The post office is about to close for lunch.
You're going to the post office? Oh, I'll come with you. I need a delivery note and I want to send off a registered letter.
What are you doing?
What do you think?
You can see what we're doing.
We're playing.
Oh, damn, I've forgotten my ID card.
You can have a copy of your passport certified by a solicitor. Hang on, I'll mark the solicitor for you on the map.
What are you playing?
The only true kind of game. A role-playing game.
And what is this role-playing game all about?
It's set in a fantasy world.
Totally without dragons, orcs, and magic.
But instead... Oh! Here. Come over here. I found the tax inspector.
Wait for me.
Love how they
I'll be there
portray
in a
humans.
sec.
Once I've got this stamp, I can finally conclude the fiscal year.
You know what that means?
Tax office!
And you really enjoy playing the game?
Of course.
Certainly. You can escape the tedium of reality with all its magic and monsters. And you meet new people.
Grass
It's not
is always
only us who
greener.
play this game.
It's played all over the
It's a
world.
fucking MMORPG.
There are 6 people currently online. Well, 4 if you don't include us.
But one's just gone off to the toilet.
And when is the game over? When have you won?
1. There is no winner. Just like in real life.
The game has no end. You just keep on playing and... Oh! A traffic warden's wanting to write me a ticket.
Leave her. That's a hard quest series. You can try to lodge a written appeal and then you have to...
So the game never ends? Great.
It looks so weird. I want to see this dude's face.
Might I ask you who you both are?
Of course. I'm Jack Smith, level 42 consultant at a medium-sized cooperative bank. But I want to
cooperative bank?
retrain as a tax consultant with specialization in tax-effective investments. They have really fabulous skill trees.
And I'm Mary Ellen Skittles, level 40, local government officer. My bicycle's got a 3-speed gear.
I've not the slightest idea what those two are talking about. Maybe it's a role player thing. I meant, who are you two in real life?
Oh, right. I used to be a successful merchant. I had a shop here in town and lots of market stalls.
Shop right outside.
Now all I own is that knackered old stall outside the door there. No customers, no business.
And maybe I could buy something from you.
Yeah, great. Why, whatever.
Damn.
And who are you?
What a businessman.
I'm Master Marcus, the local mage teacher.
You're the mage teacher. Could you maybe...
Shh, the game started.
And this device, what does it do?
What indeed? We type in our input and the machine shows us what everyone else is doing.
It saves our equipment and controls the characters that aren't being controlled by other players.
And how does it work?
No idea. That thing is linked to a server somehow, and that takes care of running it.
Look at these cables. There's rules.
Master Marcus, I need,
Shh, I'm playing.
Yes, but I urgently need,
Later!
But without a mage diploma, I can't...
Listen, I really haven't got time right now. My character's tax return is due. I've been playing towards it for days.
Gaming
Not a
addict.
prayer. I'm not going to get a blessed thing from Master Marcus as long as that game is running.
Guess what I gotta do? Shut that game
Splendid
down.
two-pointer. Perhaps the inn gets its name from the book.
Yeah, Dully. Adoy!
The shelves are full of dusty bottles and tankards. Some are still half full. Perhaps the owners had to leave town. Mum bottles apple sauce in jars like that, but
I want a jar.
from butterbeer to pumpkin juice to fire whiskey. It's all here, but I don't need any of that.
All 3 Harry Potter references.
These two use the same machine to play their strange role-playing game. My family would just love this. I don't understand what's being displayed there or what these two are entering, but the machine seems to be functioning perfectly.
Yeah, look at those cogs.
I don't understand.
There's a box.
A wooden box full of tools, including, amongst other things, a saw.
A take.
Of course, the saw doesn't meet the gnome tool safety regulations and it's a tad rusty. Still, I think it's usable. Of course, the saw... I don't understand.
Oh wait, that's just the same thing. I want to read the rules. I want to read what that says. You see it? No. Interesting. Okay. What's in this door?
A door bearing a sign that says server's room, no entry.
It says no trespassing, you fucking bitch. Learn to read. Go in there.
No choice.
Oh my god, a monkey.
A hairy demon.
Oh, sorry, hairy
He's,
demon.
he's operating a machine. Ah! A small black container. The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge.
I forget what I'm supposed to do here.
It says online, whatever that means.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to play a video game.
The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on. I guess it's a replacement chair.
Ooh, maybe you have to swap seats.
That service chair is a pretty rickety piece of woodwork.
Oh yeah, I have a saw. I can cut him alive.
He's not really likely to let me saw that chair while he's sitting on.
Then do this.
The server is so busy working that he won't notice a thing.
Oh, he is the server because he's serving a game.
The chair is still standing, but it should tip over pretty easily. I sawed the base of the replacement chair. The chair will... The waste bin is right under the slot in the machine. Strange. The waste bin... There are a lot of index cards in the filing cabinet. Each card bears a small table and a picture. The cards are sorted out. Let's see. Rare watering can, volume 5 litres. Used for geraniums, increases potted plant lifespan by 2. Epic folder, offers room for up to 16 forms. Slip-resistant suspenders, prevents sock slippage. These index cards seem to contain descriptions of all the items in the game. Now, let's see if we can annoy the demon. Whoa, that demon's fast. He must have amazing intellectual powers. The demon seems to be busy. He probably has to toil day and night just to keep the game going. The
He's
demon
not
might notice if I
looking.
were
You
to take
saw
his
the
inkwell
chair.
and exact it. For save games.
Ah,
Sorry, couldn't resist.
good one. Good one.
The safe is locked, and there's no way I can...
Alright, I gotta somehow get this.
Time for another go.
In the meantime, go grab the thingy. There you go.
That would have hurt the being made of flesh and blood.
Hey, what's going on? Nothing's working. Has the server crashed?
The server crashed.
Oh, and I'm standing in a restricted parking zone right now. Oh, I've just about had enough of this. You pay all that money month after month, the developers make huge profits, and still nothing works.
I love how they're just
Everything
the
they've got is junk.
voiceover artists
All
are
a
just,
whole load of totally outdated technology.
they're just like
I've
talking
had
to a
enough.
glass.
I'm writing a complaint. If they don't get their technical
main.
problems under control, then I'm out of here. Absolutely. Me too.
Excellent. It looks like all I have to do is ensure a second technical problem, and the two will finally stop playing.
Give me my inkwell.
The demon might know... What do you mean? He seems to have survived the crash.
Okay.
I think I've strained the database enough.
Ah. Okay, so to distract him in some other kind of way. Ooh, I can get the bugs from outside. He likes the bug. Like to eat. Wait, did I just see a bunch of like joints? Or blunts? Oh my god. We're a monkey.
Excuse me. And plain pleasure still unimpaired.
To be honest, these constant technical problems irritate me.
Robbing so-and-sos. They screw us for 1 gold piece a week. And that's with 6 players worldwide. Think about it. That's 6 gold pieces a week. Do you think with that kind of dosh they could buy some better technology?
Precisely, but it's still fun, nevertheless.
Yes. Just.
Yeah.
And
To be honest,
Rob, you think with that...
precisely.
Yeah.
then,
Thanks for nothing.
Fuck off.
you know,
fuck.
that's about the silliest game I've ever heard of. Why would anyone flee from their own world into a fantasy world in order to complete meaningless tasks?
Well, what a call out. Fuck you, let's go get bugs. I know where they are too.
Okay then, I'll collect some of those bugs in the jar.
Good. Better. Let's go to Mr. Monkey and give him bugs. Some beetles, if I may.
Let's see.
Ugh. Bugs in the server. Server's buggy.
Ah!
Oh, what's going on now? The server's
Yum,
gone
yum.
crazy. Completely buggy. That's it. I can't be bothered anymore. I'm checking this in. They'll suffer the consequences for what they're doing. Right. Well, I'll give them one more chance.
Classic gamers.
But just one. It's not like we couldn't stop if we wanted to. We could, but we don't want to. Too right. Except if they don't get to grips with their problems. Then it's over. Right that...
No way! What will it take to finally get those two to stop playing? The demon might... The server seems to be bug-free again. At least he's back to working as usual. I don't trust all this technology. The way I see it, it's all magic, without the magic. And that makes 2 complaints in the bin. Those 2 aren't going to take much more of this.
That's so funny. The complaints go in there and they come out of you.
And that makes 2 complaints.
That's amazing. Here. Monkey of the ring.
Excuse me.
I'm a bitch.
Why are you still playing in the face of all the...
Quite honestly, I'm fed up.
You just want to play in peace, and time and again the technology...
I really can't be bothered with it anymore. If there's just one more disaster, that'll be it as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, come on. Let's go and see if anything's happening at the driving license issuing
Called
office.
the DMV. I know about this game.
If we have to.
Wouldn't you rather just quit playing?
Maybe you're right, but I've just got to fill out this form. And then I must get a new cleaning cloth for my glasses.
Well, you could do that now.
And we need to go and pick up the rent subsidy certificate down at the Citizens Residential Registration Office.
Oh,
this is like
right.
PTSD for me.
But then we can extend the loan period at the library while we're at it. Maybe one of the books is even overdue.
I fear I have to ensure there's a 3rd technical problem.
Ensure.
Well then, see you.
Thanks for nothing.
Damn, what a bitch. Okay, what else can I do?
This machine is controlled by the head. Somehow I have to disturb his work. The mage teacher and the merchant aren't going to be much use as long as the game is running.
What else can I do?
A very dirty drain. This...
Well, I can't go in there.
The door's locked. The mage teacher is still sitting in the tavern playing that strange game.
Let's just make sure there's nothing else we can do in the server room.
And that makes 2. The server seems to be... A small black container. The demon...
There's nothing to do here. Where can we go? Let's go to the also supportive Mr. Shieldhand.
Hey, what did you just hide there?
Nothing.
I saw you eating something, and then you hid it when you saw me. What was it?
You what? I wasn't eating it.
Oh, yes, you were. It was a long, yellow thing.
And if I was? And that's a whole crateful that's been delivered. And I'm taking the rest to the monkey just as soon as I have my next break period.
That's food for the hairy demon in the tavern.
What do you mean, a demon? That's a monkey.
As a monkey.
What?
A monkey. Monkeys love bananas. And me too.
Where did you get the demon food?
The roleplay company sends a crate every week by air freight. I receive them and take them to the tavern.
And it doesn't bother anyone that you take a couple of those things from every delivery.
Well, perhaps it's not officially.
And if I were to tell the Archmage, wouldn't he punish you?
Perhaps. But how are you going to meet the Archmage? You got a mage diploma?
Got him. True.
And if I were...
Perhaps.
Those 2 players get really upset about technical difficulties in their role-playing game.
Yes. And?
Could the difficulties be related to the fact that someone is depriving the hairy demon of his food?
Well, no. I can't imagine that.
What if we ask the merchant and the mage teacher what they think about it? After all, they pay a lot of money to ensure that the game works.
Well,
And if it really is due to the lack of fruit, maybe they would like their money back.
All right. Here's a banana. You have to peel the skin off it before you can eat it. Now, get out of here.
Oh, thanks ever so much.
Fucking bitch.
I don't particularly care for Mr. Shieldhand. I'm really happy I don't have any more questions.
Alrighty, let's get the monkey a banana.
That's the demonic fruit the server likes so much. It's called a banana. That's the
That's funny. You want a banini? No. Here's a
Maybe I can
banini.
distract him with this. Hey, demon, look what I have here.
He's a monkey.
What's going on now? Can you do anything?
No, everything's locked up.
I've got lag.
Lad.
La.
I'm not going to get upset about it. Why should I get upset about it?
What?
I started playing this game because it was fun. It isn't anymore. And if it isn't fun, then you should just... Bill, are you all right? Bill, you've got to breathe. Come on, let's get some fresh air. We'll pick up where we left off in a few days, okay?
I did it. At last, they stopped playing. I'll be able to have a halfway normal conversation with them now. The mage teacher simply must lend me a diploma. How else can I get into the tower?
You think he's gonna give me a diploma?
The game is over. I wonder if he's happy. The game is... The demon might know...
Shut up, you stupid bitch.
It wasn't quite enough for a third complaint, but the two of them have stopped. The game is over. The game...
Interesting. When will you let me take it?
The machine is dead. It seems...
Alrighty. We did it. I think it's a good stopping point. I love that whole RPG like concept. So well done. And we can talk to fucking Bill over here, but he's a fucking a bitch, so I don't want to. We'll do it later. Let's save. And we shall commence at another time.